Sandali, wag nga tayo magpiloso po dito ha. Ito ba binabayaran nyo?
And here's a nice treat here. Tim Hortons Philippines have given us coffee this morning, or given the MMDA coffee. Also some kind of donuts too. So I think I'm going to join the queue because I also want some coffee. So let's go to the back. Very generous of them to donate that, so thank you. So bad luck for me because I was shooting the video, I'm at the back of the queue. But that's okay because there's enough for everyone. If this was every day, it would be great. I wouldn't have to buy coffee ever again. Anyway, I do like Tim Hortons. I'm just closed now, so I'll have my coffee any moment. And there you go. I have my coffee and I have my desserts. It's a little bit early for me for dessert, but I won't say no to free food, so thank you very much, Tim Hortons. So now we have a message from Bong Nabria, leader of the Task Force Special Operations.
Alright, mula sa pamilya ng MMDA at sa Task Force Special Operations, kami ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa Team Hortons! Boss, naka-counterflow kayo, illegally park kayo, meron naman kayong space dito, hindi nyo pa pinasok. Huwag nyo kami ngaanin. Ayaw lisensya.
So I didn't realize that it being called counterflowing.
Meron naman silang dito para ilagay yung truck na yan. Ang nangyayari kasi kung wala na yung mga MMDA dito, ginagamit na rin nila yung kakalsalahan natin bilang additional parking space nila. Hindi naman tayo papayag na gano'n. Tingnan nyo naman kung gaano kasunod ang traffic dito.
Kahit mga armored van, sir?
Kahit armored van, hindi natin pwedeng payagan yan. Kasi sila nga nakakos ng traffic. Makikita nyo, kinukuha ng lisensya ng tropa, pumasok sa loob, nagsara. Talagang wala rin respeto sa batas. Ewan ko kung anong exception meron itong mga to, pero hindi natin papayagan yung mga yan nakaharang sa kalsada. Alam naman nila kung saan sila magpapark eh. Tingnan nyo naman, maayos nila kung meron nandito tayo. Pag wala tayo, ganyan na yan.
Titikitan, sir?
Titikitan namin. Gusto namin makita yung ano niya. Kasi naka-counterflow siya, naka-illegally park pa.
So they already got the license, but it looks like the driver doesn't want to come out anymore. Perhaps because the media are here. But that's okay, as long as he hands over his license and takes the ticket, then that's fine. So they've just come across this eatery place on the sidewalk, and I think they're going to be issuing a notice of violation. I think also this one over here. Looks like there's a solar panel on the side of this one. Look, if you look over there, it's interesting. So Bong, in cases like this, they issue a notice of violation.
Well, we try to use a notice of violation, but in this case, we will just remove this. This is a total obstruction of the sidewalk. Even the bikes are parked here. And if we will continue to allow this, it will mushroom into a vending site. So we cannot allow this.
You would ask yourself, why should I pay rent on a building and everything else when I can just set up a business on the sidewalk? But for those who do follow the rules and do things properly, they're really losing out, because these kind of businesses, they really get a lot of sales because it's right by the road. So legitimate business owners will probably be happy to see this cleared. You can see slowly but surely it's being cleared, but there's really a lot of stuff here. Right now they're just taking it inside this, which looks like private property. But I suspect that perhaps it might come back. I guess we'll see in future videos when we go past this area if this returns or not. You can see that underneath everything there is some kind of mobile station, but you can see it's on blocks, so I'm sure it hasn't moved for a very long time. You can see the push bike here. It's struggling to get clearance onto the road. There you go. And there you go, the sidewalk is now passable again for pedestrians, so they don't have to walk here in the road. Took a little while to clean up, but hopefully it will stay clear. That's the big question. You can see right now the guys here are trying to move their stuff inside because they know it could be confiscated if they don't. You can see they're already taking that unit over there. You can see right now they're getting into place to tow this one away. You can see the sidewalk is here and the car, and that one behind it looks like they're also getting ready to hook up to. And here goes the truck now. It's probably one of the larger vehicles I've seen picked up like this. They've just come across the stuff here building supplies, construction supplies. So that needs to be cleared from the sidewalk. Although I've seen this so many times, it still amazes me that people are willing to do this kind of thing on a public sidewalk. Because in many countries you wouldn't even dream of doing this. I mean, aside from the fact that it blocks it, you could actually cause damage to the sidewalk by doing this kind of thing here. If you look inside, you can see they've got more than enough room to do this in their own private property. So there's really no need to do it out here on the sidewalk. Right now they're issuing a ticket to this red car. They're also taking an interest across the road. You can see that tent there is over the sidewalk. There's lots of obstructions on the sidewalk, to be honest. And they're also looking for the owner of this motorcycle. If someone doesn't come very soon, it's likely to be impounded or towed away.
Alam mo, hindi ka rin namin papayagan eh. Umalis. Wala kang proper helmet eh. Nakasama ko yan. Kaya nga, hindi proper helmet.
See, that tent is being taken down now by Skog. I'm surprised the owners didn't do it, because if they'd have moved it before Skog got here, probably would have been okay. You can see this thing here is being cemented into the public sidewalk. Can you imagine that? Not only using the public sidewalk, but to drill down into it and then to cement your own equipment there. What is this for? This is for vulcanizing.
Vulcanizing removal.
Removal of the tire. So they'll try and use a sledgehammer to get this up. I think it's going to be quite difficult.
Hindi mahalaga yan. Sige na.
Ba't nakikipag-away sa amin?
Hindi sir, huwag niyo ko itulak.
Ha? Ba't nakikipag-away sa amin?
Matatamaan ka nga ng maso eh. Kaya nga iniiwas ka nga masaktan.
Eh sir, hanap buhay din namin kasi yan sir eh.
Kaya nga, hanap buhay nyo, ilagay nyo
Sir,
sa lugar.
nakiusap po kami,
Kaya nga,
nakikiusap.
ilagay nyo sa lugar. Huwag nyo kami sisigawan.
Sir, hindi po nun. Sir, nakiusap ako din na.
Kaya nga, sinasabi ko nga sa'yo, di ba?
Tapos,
Ano?
tulak ako nung kasama
Pero
niyo.
hindi, pinapakiusapan ka tumabi, ayaw mo tumabi. Sandali, huwag nga tayo magpilosopo dito ha. Ito ba binabayaran nyo?
Eh, permit naman yun eh.
Gusto nyo pahatan ko to?
Binibigyan na
Gusto nyo ba pahatan ko to?
Para sir na yan.
Pwede ba? Sino kaninong permit yung kinuha?
Doon sa may Manila.
Kanino?
Yun eh.
Ito sidewalk to ha. Sinasabi ko sa inyo sidewalk to. Meron kayong permit na gamitin ng sidewalk? Ayun ang sinasabi ko sa inyo eh. Makikipag-argumento kayo. Sinasabi na namin sa inyong batas. Ayaw nyo kung maniwala, pinupuloso nyo ba kami? Nagsada na to eh. Ito ba part ng negosyo nyo?
They just pulled one in for no helmet. So they're just going to issue a ticket for this one now. Unfortunately, he does have a helmet. He just chose not to wear it. And then you've also got dress code. You can see they're finally making some progress on this. But of course, it's going to leave a damaged sidewalk. See, this damage is caused because of this. And who's going to pay for this? The city. Did you know a tow truck can do that?